Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I wanted to show you this piece of news right out of the gate here. And then I'm going to show you some, anytime the market starts really taking off, you start to hear some theories and some predictions and some different things, and I'm going to go through one or two of those just to let you see what some of these guys are thinking they're seeing in charts and things like that. I'm not into charts, but I show you occasionally what some of the people that are into that stuff, what they're thinking. But first I wanted to show you this. One thing I've always thought in conjunction with this, whatever you want to call it, great reset, the changeover to digital assets in the economy, I've always felt like there are going to be a lot of people that didn't see this coming that would be the ones that suffered, and then the ones that did see it coming would be the ones that greatly benefited. And I think that with the economy and as a result of the current events and all the stuff that we've been through, you're starting to see not only the transition, but you're starting to see some of the suffering. This tweet, incredible. Washington, U.S. bankruptcies surged in March to the highest level in a year, driven by 41% jump in month-to-month filings by consumers. Tell me again how we are in an economic boom as the mainstream media narrative is suggesting. And I also last week showed you a video that Mr. B had sent me where these guys were talking about the mortgage. I think it was a chart showing late payments or mortgage where people were late in paying their mortgages or something like that. But anyway, the chart basically showed that what it looks like today versus the financial crisis. It looked like 10 times worse than the financial crisis. And I do believe that's what we're headed for. I don't care what they tell you in the news. Okay, I saw this article today called Golden State Billionaires, California's Richest Residents. And I wanted to show you this just to illustrate for you what I think is about to happen. These are the California's Richest Residents 2021. And it's the usual suspects: Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook, Larry Page from Google, Sergey Brin from Google. This lady is, I guess, Steve Jobs' wife, late Steve Jobs' wife. Eric Schmidt from Google. And then you've got Robert Pera, wireless networking gear. And then you've got Dustin Moskovitz, Facebook. Donald Brin, real estate. Then you got Eric Yuan and Family, which is video conferencing. This guy's the CEO of Zoom. You can understand why he's doing so well. Brian Chesky, Airbnb. Well, I wanted to show you this list because I'll make a prediction for you right now. I'll call it my California richest residents prediction. I believe that in the next year or two, you will see Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse on that list too. At least one of them. And you will also see some of the guys having to do with Coinbase. You're going to see this same list littered with people in digital assets. Okay, mark my words. Now let's do a little refresh. XRP has done a little bit of pulling back. It dropped down. I think it came back as low as what I saw was like 91 cents. Yesterday, I think I saw it get up as high as $1.05, but it may have gotten higher. Let's look. It got as high as $1.10. And then the low for the 24 hours is 73 cents. That tells you just how crazy things have gotten. Interesting stuff. Now, let's show you some of these predictions. Brad Combs had made me aware of this. Our mid-level target for XRP, now this is from April 5th. Our mid-level target for XRP on its way is $1.33. Any good news related to lawsuit will unleash the queen towards $13. Okay, so this is what they're saying is 133 XRP will reset to $13 to $20. Okay, that was on April 5th. Then the same guy, Dark Defender, he says, I prepared you a long term of XRP chart. So this is for investors and not for day traders. I will get my coffee and grab yours. Take a look. When she starts, it will be astonishing. There will be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying. Now, now look, by the way, I don't do charts. I don't know all these Fibonacci and all these different things they're talking about. That's not my bag. But I do find it interesting to look at some of these things occasionally when I see them. And so I assume that you will be interested in seeing them too. This guy is showing, he's seeing these tiers. $20, $125, $700, $8,500, $12,200. Now, you may think some of these numbers are ridiculous. I may think some of these numbers are ridiculous. I can tell you this, though. I'm not here for $20. I'm not here for $125. I will say that, okay? Now, moving along. John Deaton had commented on Jeremy Hogan's find, where he found that the SEC had referenced Ripple Labs as a digital currency company in a lawsuit they had going against Matthew Mellon. He says the SEC suffers from schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a psychiatric diagnosis characterized by continuous or relapsing episodes of psychosis. Major symptoms include hallucinations, typically hearing voices, delusions, and disorganized thinking, or it's being used as a weapon. I think that he hit on it there at the end. Now, for those of you that don't know, today, James Rule put this out at 2 Eastern time. You're going to be able to dial into this number with this access code, and you'll be able to listen to the hearing between the SEC lawyers, Ripple, and the judge, is my understanding. I will be doing my best to tune into that today. Now, here's something interesting. I told you in my last video, I believe that the market action we've been seeing is one of 3 things. The first thing it could be is that someone knows that there's going to be an outcome to the SEC lawsuit, which is going to be favorable to Ripple. The second is someone knows that the XRP is going to be relisted on Coinbase or some of these major exchanges. And the third option is that utility for XRP somehow, some way is kicking in, and that is where Seiko Carmona comes in. He sent me this. This is the utility scan where it's showing the volume in XRP last 24 hours. Look what happened around the 30th of March until today, when prices started to go crazy, okay? Look at what this is. It's showing you money flowing from the U.S., showing ODL transactions for the last 3 hours in accelerated mode. Where is it going? From the United States to the Philippines. That's where all of the volume action looks like it is. And you can see here, CoinsPH, these are last XRPL transactions spotted as ODL, April 6th. And you can see where this PHP in the Philippines is where all the action is. So this reminded me of Ripple's announcement from March 29th. Remember, the announcement was on March 29th, and then on the 30th is where this stuff starts to spike up. March 29th is the announcement. Ripple acquires 40% in Asia's leading cross-border payment specialist, Tranglo. Where's Tranglo? As a pioneer for cross-border payments, Tranglo will play a critical role in supporting existing corridors such as the Philippines and introducing new ODL corridors within its current networks. Folks, if this is the reason for the price spike in XRP, and I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying it's one possibility. If this is the reason for a price spike in XRP, then you have just been shown the future, a peek into what the future of XRP is, because that's one corridor, one company. And if this is the cause, then strap in, because, excuse me, strap in, because what is to come is going to blow your socks off, just like we've all thought all along. Okay, finally, I wanted to remind you, the premium domains NFT sale with Unstoppable Domains is still in the top. It's going to be in the top of the description of this video. If you haven't gotten any of your domains, you can buy domains for $40 if you just come up with a name yourself. but a lot of these premium domains are still for sale. Someone bought attorney.crypto for $25,000. They bought lawyers.crypto. These lawyers always figure out how to parlay things into making money. Law.crypto is gone, but anyway, there's plenty of them available. You can see somebody got dentist.crypto, park.crypto. Anyway, this is in the description if you want to click the link and go get one. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family to go check out these premium domains, NFT.